Alright, welcome to another episode of Haifu Review, in which I review how I played recently. Okay, without further ado, let's talk about this game. I started as the East player, the first dealer. Well, yeah, recently I've been playing well, nicely, relatively. I haven't got the third. I haven't got third place these days, or at least in the recent 10 games. So yeah, doing nice and all. But yeah, it is quite important to review how I played, right? So let us do it. So this hand. I have a lot of pin tiles, so I could try a flash hand, but let us just remove north. That is a standpoint. Okay, I've got 3 pin. That's quite nice. Then I can try half flash, right? Or at least flash hand. Hopefully flash, but let us just start with discarding 1 or 9 man. 9 man. Alright, and the south player. How about this? Okay. Well, this is also a flash hand, maybe, but she's got a pair of 2 pin. All in all, this is not a nice hand. Let us start with removing no. What do you get? Was it 5 pin? The same. Now this can be a Chitoitsu hand. 9 so, right? And has this also not so quite nice. Yeah, removes north and you get 1 man. Again, I've got another pin tile. Nice, 4 so. 1 man will be a safe tile. I'll use it as a safety tile. Right. Again, I've got another pin tile. Okay. Okay, now here I got the first honor tile. Yeah. 7 so is the most sensible move. Yeah. Right. Okay, this hand was a pawn hand, right? In which it is more likely to get triplets or, I mean, in general, multiple copies of the same kind. Okay, another. Yeah, I chose to discard green instead of 1 man. Keeping green will make it possible to win a half flash, but that means that I will lose a safety tile. So I chose to keep 1 safety tile, and well, it was quite certain that I was going to get at least aim for full flash, right? Right. Shimochi's hand has becoming nice and nicer. That's also enchanting, isn't it? Yeah, this is beloved 3-player mahjong, isn't it? You can hope for a win, even if you're in a dire situation that might seem quite far from win, but white is not needed. She doesn't. Yeah, yeah. You could accept 2 so, right? Got that. How do you do? Maybe you can call. No, you can't call upon yet. That will give you a tempai, but there is no yaku for you. Okay. This is, yeah, of course, I'll discard one man. Right. The question is, would you claim 1 pin, 7 pin, or 9 pin? Yeah, that will give you a tempai, but that might be a little bit waste, like because you can get because you can draw 1 pin, 7 pin, or 9 pin, or other acceptable tiles. For instance, yeah, the question is, what can you get in tempai with in this hand? I guess, yeah, 1 pin, 1 pin, 7 pin, and 9 pin will get you in tempai instantly, but how about other tiles, for instance, 5? Doesn't seem like right? No, 5 doesn't work. Right, so in that case, 1 pin, 7 pin, 9 pin is an instant tempai tile, but otherwise the Shanten number doesn't change, right? Right. So if you draw 5 pin or something like that, for instance 2 pin, you just have to discard 1 man and hope for another draw. Right. Doesn't come. A 4 pin is discarded. That's a Dora. All right, in tempai, huh? Waiting on 6, 9 pin. I have 5 copy of them, and there is no way I'll deal into that tempai. And how's this? Can Dora is discarded. Can Majsoul. How's that? Yeah, really a pawn hand. So it's not needed. Yeah, but look at my river. It is quite apparent, isn't it, that I'm trying a flash hand. And yeah, right, Sue Uncle, right? 4 concealed triplets. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is beloved 3-player mahjong, isn't it? We should love this. We should love this. No, this is not 4 concealed triplets. Just 3. Yeah. This is something we call Tsumori-san Unko, meaning 3 triplets, 3 concealed triplets. Only if you safe draw. Not optimal, but half. Yeah, I used my safety tile and kept 1 soul. Sure, of course I should pawn and discard 1 soul. This is a gamble, but you should not fret at all. Go again for a third time. Dora has come. If she kept 4 pin in the first place, actually, at this moment, she got even 4 concealed triplets, right? So how should you discard? So in fact, so let's see. Here she's got a Dora. If you're brave enough, or if you're a fortune teller who can see that you're gonna get other copies of 4 pin, you should discard what? 2 pin, 2 soul. Right. Keep 4 pin, reject 8 pin, and draw 4 pin again and discard what? I don't know. 3 soul. Humph. Yeah, if you are brave enough, or or more, a little bit more seriously, if you're if you prioritize or you appreciate the value of Dora more highly, then you could have got 4 constant triplets here, but it was not the case. Ponya. Okay. Yeah, this is a draw. Right. Yeah, very subtle, isn't it? And West dealing. And of course, this happens. And then this is just Richie Dora. Yeah, it was nice, better, right? Better than dealing into Richie 3 concealed triplets and a Toy. Right, well, actually, should have gotten 4 concealed triplets instead, though. Right? No. No. Hang on. That's right. I would have dealt into 3 triplets, 3 contra triplets, Toy, Richie, right? And that's plus Dora 4, right? Yeah, that is it. It is not certain that she was gonna should have gotten 4 contra triplets, but I would have dealt into that hand, right? 3 constant triplets, Toy, San Toy, Dora 3, and have the Ura. Yeah, fortunately enough, they would have not additional Dora, but Richie. 3 contra triplets, Toy, Dora 3. Oh, that's Baiman. Right, you should. Yeah, basically, you should. Yeah, you should appreciate Dora more highly, basically. Right. Next. But all in all, yeah, I was fortunate. Because she chose wrong, and then it was not. It was not. It wasn't. Yeah, it was not. It wasn't dealing into Richie 3 contra triplets, Toy, Dora 3, or self-drawn 4 contra triplets. In that case, I would have paid 16,000, but instead this was just 3,200. It was quite cheap. And actually, I was able to discard this West into this Richie because it was apparent that her hand was cheap enough, because she's discarded Dora 3 times, and I see the 4th Dora, meaning the 4th copy of 4 pin, and also the location of North. All of them were apparent. Right. It was almost, yeah, better. Of course, I wanted to draw 1 pin or 9 pin, and so that I was able to continue my dealership. But that was the best. But all in all, yeah, fine, it's fine. And I think that rather we should point at the bad playing from our Shimocha. I'm loath to speak ill of other players, but that is the case, is it not? All right. Next, and the West player. The dealer's hand is okay. Nice. She just has to process one soul and 7 soul and perhaps green. Then it's a nice tempai, I guess. Actually, she could also try a half flush. Toyman, how's that? Not bad. Starting with removing north. 9. This is not attractive. I've got a pair of whites, but starting with removing north, what do I get? Okay, this is good. If I can call upon east, then this could be a winnable hand, but claiming on white should be very, very difficult. So I should think about. I might be able to. How can I put this? So I think it is. It is not unlike. It is not unlikely that I can call on east. So perhaps I should process first south and west and try to make other melts. Try to make melts in other places, like in the pin suit or soul tiles. Has that? Yeah, discard south. Another okay draw. 7 soul or green, huh? I think. I mean, discarding 7 soul was slightly more sensible because keeping green might make it possible to claim a half flush, and keeping 7 soul doesn't. But all in all, she's the dealer, so it was it's a reason to keep 7 soul, I guess. Toyman. Okay, very good draw. Very good draw. I've got this closed weight completed. Quite nice. Of course, I'm gonna discard west, but the next question I should think about is what next should I discard? Kill. Would that be east, 9 man, or the closed weight 1/3 soul? That's the question, isn't it? Perhaps, I don't know. If you, yeah, I think the conclusion should be 9 man because I'm not gonna draw. Like I should not expect that I draw the third copy of white. So you should not count on it. Rather, you should expect east will be discarded for some time. So the ultimate form might be waiting on 2 pairs of east and white. So perhaps, in that case, the pair in the final form would be east or white. So 9 man should be the choice, I think. Okay. Yeah, already 9 man. Humph. 9, not that. But I mean, Yeah, surely there is a justification for it because 9 men will be discarded anyway, so you could also call upon 9 men. But which is better? I wonder. Which is better? I wonder. Keeping 9 men has another reason, because if someone declare Ichi, then you can discard 9 men as a safe tile. Yeah, all in. No. So the question. So one question was like, which is better, a pair of 9 men or a closed weight of 1/3 soul, huh? How's that? Pawn? Discard? And waiting for this? Okay. Yeah. People will discard 9 men, so perhaps it was okay. It was better actually to discard or kill the closed weight, huh? The closed. This is a bit difficult to say, but I think in Japanese one should say kangenzo, meaning closed two soul. Yeah, meaning the closed weight consisting of 1/3 soul waiting on 2 soul. Perhaps this way can work. So let us say then I killed the closed 2 soul. How's that? Alright, she's kept the second copy of white. Okay. That will be discarded till the end, right? East is discarded to mine. Okay. Fine and all. I'm in first place. Okay, that was nice. Right. Yeah, discarding. Yeah, in that case, it was actually better to prefer the pair of 9 men to keep, huh? Understood. And also, closed to soul exists. Only 4 copies of closed to soul exist in the end. What do you interpret this hand? I wanna claim East, but how about other ingredients? I've got 1 copy of Dora that is one pen. So East Dora 1, maybe the final hand that this final form this hand can conclude with, but let us think. I could try half flash from here. If I can draw south or white, that's possible. So then perhaps the next discards may be 7 Soa. East is discarded. Of course, I claim pawn on it. Yeah, half flash is a possibility really, and even if I can't, discarding 7 soul is sensible. That is the most unnecessary tile, I guess. Right. I skipped. Ponya and discard 7 soul. Alright, Shimocha's hands isn't nice, but this is in the end 3-player mahjong, so the speed at which people's hands grow is considerable, really. Okay, Toyman, this also is a half flash hand, isn't it? What do you do that? What do you do with that? Discarding 9 pen. Oh, West, huh? All in all, they don't appreciate her flash hand so much, but all in all, she's the dealer, so she has a reason to try a normal hand. I mean, non-flash hand.
Pawn.
And of course, pawn. Yeah, because she's the worst player. Red. Yeah. Everyone has called a Yaku tile already. Interesting. So she's not really seeing flash hand, right? Okay. One man is drawn. Now I can use this because now that all the other players have claimed their own Yaku tile, so now my first priority is to end this hand as quickly as possible. So south, right. Hanf. So Taiman, that's Ishanten, isn't it? Yeah, at least Ishanten. If she can draw 6 pin, then that's a pair weight on 8 so or 5 so. Instead, she conversely, if she can draw 5 so or 8 so, that's close to 6 pin weight. Right. Yeah, it was also true that discarding, for instance, white was okay. I mean, in the first place, I should appreciate the fact that one man was an easy tile to claim pawn because of by the same token as the previous hand. I mean, I made use of that property of 9 men, right? So in this case too, I I could have used the property of a man, but what should I have discarded in that case? I mean, it's actually questionable whether discarding white was the best. I mean, it is true that white has already been discarded once, so it is less likely that other people want white. So there was a less possibility that other people would have claimed this white if I discard it. But I mean, keeping 4 soul doesn't accelerate this hand so much, right? Because like imagine keep 4 soul, discard white, and for instance, as I have been wondering, one man is discarded. Suppose like that, then should I claim and also what if I claimed upon that one man? What should I discard? Whatever tile I discard, it's not a tenpai yet. So rather, keeping white as a safe tile was more sensible, wasn't it? I guess. Yeah, I mean, claiming one man in this situation doesn't give me a lot of advantages, right? Humph. It is difficult, isn't it? Yeah, right. So this is tenpai, huh? What does she? What does she? Okay. Humph. Now she's waiting on 3/6 so. Now I can discard white. So in other words, 4-pin. This closed 4-pin was the key tile. Okay, what's that? Okay, this is it. Okay, this is the 2. Let us discuss mahjong more. How's this? Janshi 3, 2 mode. Now we are in instant 3, huh? The dealer's hand is okay. 3 shunting or something like that, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, huh? North. Hunt. Okay, wait, what did happen? What happened? Okay, so my hand, huh? I've got 2 pairs of yaku tiles, so I've got 2 pairs of yaku tiles, so yeah. Anyway, this pawn was correct, and perhaps 9-pin. And again, I can try a half flash hand, but considering the fact that the Dora of this hand is 2-pin, not in the suit of not in the suit of not in the suit. I was hoping for a half flash hand with right. And again, so for instance, if I draw 2-pin next turn on next turn, for instance, then that's not then this hand is not a half flash hand anymore. But it's fine, right? Yeah, claiming east was correct. Shimocha, huh? She's got a copy of. She's got a pair of green. North. One man is defeated. Toyman. She could have kept one soul and discarded like. Right, she was expecting to claim south, huh? So in that case, those 2 copies of 3 soul will become the pair in the final form, huh? Alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and I've got a Dora, red 5-pin. That's good. But what should I discard? Then this is not a half flash hand anymore, so discard. I don't know, 1 soul west, huh? I mean, keeping west was also not without reasons, I guess. Like that will be a safety tile in the end, in the future. So the question was like, which was earlier, I get in Tenpai, or someone gets in Tenpai and for instance declare Richi, huh? How's that? There is no information about that, but I mean, keeping 1 soul doesn't doesn't help me a lot, right? Even if I draw, but right. Yeah, right. If I draw 3 soul, then I can be in Tenpai, right? That's true, huh? So discarding west actually accelerated my hand. Shimoja, what's she trying to get at? But Tonya has discarded 3 soul, right? Yeah, so like she doesn't keep a closed weight, but if it is an open weight, she does. It's like that, is it? How's this? I can discard. For instance, what? Yeah, again. No, I mean, right. I was wrong. I was wrong and right. I mean, keeping one soul doesn't help me a lot. Actually, even if I had kept West and discarded one soul, if I draw 3 soul, then I could have discarded West to get in 10 pies in soul. Keeping one soul doesn't help me, really. Right, so then, but now how's this? Keeping 7 pin is good because drawing 6 pin helps me a lot. Well, it is true that drawing 8 pin is quite harsh. Yeah, but perhaps I should have discarded 1 soul here and kept 7 pin for the closed 6 pin. Right. No need. 4 pin, huh? Yeah, okay, so this is a half flash hand, huh? Yeah. In 3 Mahjong, hands grow rapidly, doesn't it? Hands grow rapidly, don't they? Okay, how's this? Discard, I don't know. I truly don't know. Discarding 7 pin seems like the most discarding 7 pin seems the broadest, but is it true? For instance, discarding 2 soul? Right, because there is no pair in the final. There is no candidate for the pair in the final form, so discarding. I mean, right. So discarding 7 pin will cause. If I discard 7 pin in this situation, the final form will be quite ugly. I mean, all the possible weights will be bad. Right, so I should discard 2 soul. I think I was right. Yeah, I think this is the right move. Right? Because suppose I discarded 7 pin. Then I, for instance, next drew 2 soul or 3 soul, then that would be just a closed weight or pair weights, right? Unless I discard white. Or actually, even if I discard white, that's just closed weight, right? So in the end, I'd have weighted on ugly weights, or on an ugly weight. So by the way, this ugly is a translation of the Japanese term corresponding to this, which means a weight that has only one kind of final piece, meaning closed edge or pair weight. we said that it's ugly. No, not ugly. That's stupid, right? Stupid weight. But anyway, now from terminology, I mean, keeping 7 pin is the best, I guess. No, I mean, I don't know. Let me think about this. Keeping 7 pin, even keeping 7 pin doesn't help me, does it? In terms of the form of weight in the final form, huh? Let me think about this. So I kept 7 pin. So for instance, I drew 5 soul, discard 8 soul, then that's a pair weight. But after that, if I drew, for instance, 4 pin, no, 5 pin, yeah, 5 pin, then I can discard 7 pin, and it'll be in an open weight, huh? How's that? Meanwhile, if I discarded 7 pin, and then next, and I kept 2 soul, and then next, for instance, I drew, suppose that I had drawn 3 soul, then I discard I have a closed weight of 6, 8 soul, then I discard 6 soul, then I drew, then I drawn 4 pin, then I can discard. No, hang on, they are equivalent, huh? In the end, huh? Seems like that. Then discarding 7 pin was better, was it? Because in the case I have how many kinds? 3 kinds of acceptable tiles that put me in 10 by. And otherwise, on the other hand, keeping 7 pin doesn't help me in the term, does it? How many? Right, yeah. Discarding 7 pin was better, was it? I guess that might be the case. 7 pin, right? How's this? Because 2 pin is Dora. 2 pin is the Dora, so I want to keep a tile near the Dora. Right. So what could this be? So for instance, if I discard 4 soul, then I mean here actually discarding white is sensible. Yeah. Still I kept. Yeah, discarding white was dangerous under our Shimocha's moves, huh? Also 5 soul from Shimocha was likely. Okay. It's difficult, isn't it? Got this, but discarding because I've discarded 8 soul. Discarding 4 soul will be Furyden, so right. I should discard 7 soul, but I kept. I don't know. I think this is a mistake. Yeah. And again, in the end, I discard 7 soul, and I'm in 10 by half. But yeah, right. I was punished. Okay. How's has this. Shimocha is in 10 by, isn't she? Discards 9 pin. Then this is waiting. This is this can wait on 1 pin in the south. Richie, no, if she's greedy, then she could, but doesn't have to. Yeah, here it comes. This is just a coincidence. Right after the declaration of Richie from our Shimocha, Toinen has got in 10 by half. South? No, that's 1 4 pin, huh? Shouldn't fret. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Yeah, this is a pure gamble. This is a pure gamble, but you shouldn't fret in this kind of situation. Go, 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 go. I say, but yeah, I mean, the result was safe draw from our Shimocha, but let us think a little bit. So how should you evaluate the dealer's Richie? The timing was how can I put this? Because that was right after a declaration of Richie, right? So it was a possibility that she had been waiting for other player to declare Richie, how can I put this? It's like to reap from other vulnerable defenseless players, right? But yeah, let us think about this. I mean, right? So our toyman, the dealer declared Richie, and I discarded a 4 soul immediately, right? I think this was a little bit dangerous, but considering the fact that she discarded 3 soul on the 3rd turn, I think that tiles around that 3 soul were relatively safe, and 6 soul too, because that is what you call Naka Suji, middle Suji. Yeah, discarding 4 soul was okay, but right, because if you know what she discarded from her hand and what's not, then she discarded 3 soul from her hand twice, and she rejected that drawn 3 soul, right? So really things around, I mean, either there were no things around 3 soul, or the things around 3 soul were quite solid in her hand. So discarding 4 soul was completely safe, let's say so. And again, 4 soul is a safety tile under our Shimocha's Richie, right? So this was okay. And of course 1 man is fine. If you deal in with discarding 1 man or 9 men, then that's your, well, that's unlucky, that is all. 9 men, it's fine. Yeah, of course, there's of course a possibility that that toyman is waiting on 9 men on the pair rate, but if you consider it, then everything is possible, so usually it's fine. Hung. I mean, yeah, it's fine. My decision not to fold was very, very safe, very, very reasonable. Fine, good, all right. Next, what is this, huh? I'm the dealer. Let's talk about this hand. Yeah, this apparently is quite near a win. But what to discard? What is the strategy, or what is the yaku I should try to claim from this situation? Right. Yeah, I should keep south because that's the shared yaku tile, right? So starting with east, but for instance, if I drew 3 pin, then what should I do? Perhaps 9 so, huh? Yeah. Tanyao, all symbols is one thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think so, yes. So if 8 pin is discarded, then I should have claimed, huh? Okay. Shimoja, nope, not nice, but not impossible to win this hand. And already she's got 2 copies, two pairs. So, oh no, 3 pairs, huh? Okay. Toyman, not bad again. Right. Yeah. Anyway, I should go to. I should get in Tempai as quickly as possible. Of course, I'm the dealer. Right. How's this? South or 9 so or 2 pin or 6 pin? 2 pin. Yeah. Then Chitoitsu is a possibility. South, huh? Yes, it's fine. Tanyo is again a possibility here. I mean, discarding south was a little bit scary, but no one claimed upon it. It's fine. 3 pin, how's this? 9 so. True. All symbols is a possibility. Okay. But to solidify all symbols, I might have had to discard 2 pin at some point, perhaps 2 points north. Already in Tenbai, huh? 9 men and 7 pin, okay. That's unfortunate. But how's this? Yeah, discard 1 pin, huh? It's a huh? But that doesn't. Yeah, right. Let me think. So I thought that this was a promotion of a meld, like 1 2 3 2 2 3 1 2 3 2 2 3 4, huh? Then, but to make this hand an all simple hand, then she should have discarded 9 men after this. So and that means that she will quit Tenpai. So that's not worth it, is it? But keeping, I mean, by drawing 4 pin, this gets closer to Chitoitsu too. So next, if she drew 2 pin or 5 pin, then this is 7 Chitoitsu, 7 pairs. Fine. Yeah. East, not needed. 6 pin has this. Again, to solidify Tanya, it's okay. Like so discarding 2 pin is sensible, but yeah, basically that's the case, isn't it? I think so. And this is not because there is no yaku in her hand. Right. So this is So one might say, so this is the reason why you should declare Ricci as soon as possible. But if, yeah, it was unfortunate in that case because what I drew was 9 men. Even if Ricci is declared, I will discard 9 men no matter what, basically. So yeah, so in this case alone, at least she should have declared Ricci to reap this 9 men from me. But yeah, okay, she's declared Ricci, perhaps because she missed my 9 men, right? Red is safe, 1 man is absorbed, and this is Tenpai discarding white. What does she do? Doesn't declare, right? So this is okay, 5 so, then this is つも一発. This is unfortunate. Fine. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Next. Yeah, right. Because I'm in second place, I should win expensive hand. True. So this may be Ricci, Green, Dora, and another north, perhaps. That may be the best I could hope for, or that may be the best I could hope for reasonably. I mean, unreasonable if I can embrace an unreasonable wish, then don't know. But because the Dora has 1 pen in this hand, and I don't think I can easily utilize 1 pen in this hand. So yeah, drawing 1 pen might just have slow this hand down. How's this? Yeah, I will discard 1 man. Because I have 3 kinds of Yaku tile, and one of them is green, and I've already got a pair of them. This could be a half flush hand. 4 pin? No. South? Fine. Because that's not okay. But yeah, it's not without reasons, right? Because she's the dealer. She didn't think that she was gonna be able to claim south. But 1, 2, 3, 4. She already has got. She's already got 4 blocks. So right. So and I think that she could have hoped for another meld in the part of Yaku tile or honors. I don't know. Perhaps better to discard 4 pin, or that may be equivalent and more safer to discard 4 pin, I guess. No? Okay. Toyman's hand becoming nicer, closer to win. Kept green, huh? Has this. I can discard. Now I can discard south, because it is already discarded. Now, don't need to accept. I also want a copy of North. Yeah, one pin is discarded, right? It's fine because she's a dealer. She has a reason to do so. How this? 3 pin, making a meld. Perhaps red. Yeah, I think red. Or if you really expect that you can claim on green, then discarding 8 pin was also okay, because Toyman's movements, our Toyman's moves have been ominous. She might have had copies of Red Dragon. Okay. But yeah, I mean, discarding 8 pin would defy 6 pin and 6 pin and 9 pin as acceptable tiles, so it's not sensible so much. Yeah, discarding Red Dragon was the best, I think. East, that's alive, but no reason to prioritize over other parts, right? How this discards 8 soul, right? Or I could have, yeah, 8 soul or 8 pin, but or 7 pin is also a possibility because 7 pin has already been discarded once, so there is a reason to dislike or disregard the possibility that I drew and that I draw 7 pin. But all in all, discarding 8 soul is more sensible, is it? Yeah, because from Toyman's River. From Toyman's River, she might have collecting soul tiles. That is not the case though, but that was a reasonable reading, I guess. It's difficult, isn't it? Subtle. Okay. How's this? What would you say? I guess in this situation, 7 pin and 8 pin are equivalent. But discarding, for instance, 5 soul to aim for 7 pairs Jitoitsu isn't so much interesting. One thing is that 4 pin has already been discarded twice, and again, 7 pin and 8 pin have already been discarded once each by our Toyman, so 3 concealed triplets is not possible. Then how about discarding a 4 pin? How's that? Then that is as might that might as well be as good as discarding 5 soul, isn't it? And again, so this can't be 3 concealed triplets, so what can I deduce? Yeah, again, yeah, perhaps discarding, yeah, like disliking tiles around 7 pin is the most sensible view of this hand, I guess. So discarding, yeah, you could discard 7 pin or 8 pin, either doesn't matter. That purely depends on luck, I think. Okay, how's this? Declare reach, right? Cause don't fret, you should reach. But green was kept by the other guys. How about yeah, this a possibility that they discard anytime soon. But how about 6? So okay, 2 copy of them are in the wall, huh? Yeah, I mean, this declaration of Ricci was correct. Of course, they should start with apparent safety tiles, right? Yeah, but from Toyman's point of view, 9 pin is not perfectly safe. But that's, yeah, double long chance, isn't it? True, I see. Although I happened, I had happened to have the sequence of 7, 8 pin, but the reading was precise, sensible, quite sensible. How about this? If you want to win this hand, you should discard 1 soul for Sora green, but green. If she can stop green, then that's very, very good. But because if she discards green, then that's a stretched pair weight, and of course she does. Sure. Ricci, green. Dora 2. Okay. Now the score difference between our Shimoche and me is 5,900, right? And then this is the final round. All lasts, right? So what should I do? If I can draw Mangan, then that's fine and all. That clears everything. But what should I do at least to get in first place? If I draw 1,000, 2,000, that's not enough. That's not enough. Yeah, I think. What is that? If I draw, what is that? If I draw 1,300, 2,600, and then that would be, how much is it? 39 plus 39 plus 13, which gives me 52. Then that's not enough. Again, I think I should have claimed Mangan Tsubo, I guess. Right. Well, all in all, you should try your best, but it is at the same time, you don't have to aim for unnecessarily, right? So let me think. So how much do I have to get in this situation, get in first place, overturning our Shimocha? Mangan, isn't it? I think. Let us see. But the dealer's hand is good. Of course, she discards 1 man, doesn't she? Right. It's difficult, isn't it? Always difficult. Let's see. Okay, I got this. Discarding 9 pin. That's a double open weight. I want to keep those south and green because they are Yaku tiles for me. Okay, east isn't needed. Okay, I've got one open weight closed, completed. So then perhaps discarding south green on the, or perhaps 8 is sensible, but hazardous. Discarding south because it has already been discarded from Shimocha. But right, I think that's the choice. I mean, discarding 8 from this point is can be controversial because you may draw, for instance, 7 soul, right? But so here I need to think. So this is the place you need to think about the point difference, right? I mean, if mangan, if it is mangan that you have to obtain to overturn your Shimocha, who is in first place, then you don't need Penman or something like that. So you have to calculate really. So and again, 3 pin is the Dora of this hand. So you may, if you draw it, you don't need like in this kind of situation, drawing 3 pin is equivalent or less favorable than drawing 4 pin, because drawing 4 pin completes e-pego in your hand, which gives you 1 hand. So again, so either if you draw 3 pin or 4 pin, then in this situation you can expect to declare Richi. So Richi red, so you need 2 more hand. What would that be? E-peg or Dora? Or maybe green. Green is best possible. Or if you draw north, then Richi north red, and then maybe Pingfu, then that's but Pingfu Tsumo, okay. If you have to Tsumo Richi north red, Pingfu Tsumo, then this is mangan. That's fine, good, but right, I don't think if you draw 7 pin, if you draw 7 soul before drawing 3 pin, then I think 3 pin or 4 pin, then I think you should discard, for instance, green. Yeah, green is the most unnecessary tile in this situation, I guess. I think that's for sure. Let us see. And I get the second copy of green. Huh? This could be the pair in the final form, but so the question is discard. What should I discard? 8 soul is the most sensible discarding tile cards in terms of tile efficiency, but the question is not enough to get mangan to overturn the top player in this game. I mean, discarding 8 soul means that you can't get e-pego around that, and keeping green means that Pingfu is rejected, right? So the best you can do may be Richi red, I don't know, e-pego in the pin tiles. That is it. If you can Tsumo, then that's fine and all. Then, I mean, so in other words, if you discard 8 soul here, you should wait for you to draw 3 pin or 4 pin. And then Richi should come after that. You should not claim Richi before that. And they discard 8 soul, huh? Right. Okay. What is this? Okay, waiting on 7, so. But I should not fret. No one should fret in this situation. You can overturn the top player. Ha, how's this? Ah, Richie green, red. This is not enough to overturn. If you declare Richie and, for instance, I don't know, 7 pin is discarded from Toyman, then that doesn't hang on. That overturns, doesn't it? Because the Richie stick is given to the table from a Toyman. So, right, I see. I should declare Richie now, discarding 3 soul. Right. Ah, right. I was right. Very correct. Richie green red. This gives me 52. If I draw, then that's a mangan. That's enough. Right. Very correct. Very commendable play from me in the past. Okay. Yeah. I should have done, so I just have to wait. Don't fret. My heart might have been pounding, throbbing, but pounding. Yeah, pounding was right. my heart had my heart. I think was pounding, but I can win with this Richie. This is the best, or this is the best I should have done, and I did. So this is enough. The result will come along, but we don't know. And I got it. And this is an overturn. Nice. And this is an overturn. Great. Right, so lesson. You need to calculate the score difference. Well, yeah, true. Sometimes it's troublesome, but you should. And I did. Great. All right. Okay. So in this video too, I was able to explain how I got first place. But well, so this is our beloved 3-player mahjong, right? I wanna win more. Goodbye.